playwright to develop a play based on Earth Day, based on local environmental issues and concerns, and basically market that to the school children of the area so that they would come during the day and do that. So that's that Earth Day program. The next column is a Founders Day program where they would produce a play based around the James Gillis and the Patriot Boy, nuclear boy that we're famous for, and having a dramatic play around based on his life and times here in Summerfield. And again, a playwright would be hired for that purpose. As kind of a side note, Miss Reed, is Miss Reed here? Miss Etta Reed, working through the Daughters of the American Revolution, is actually written a play. So we're trying to see if we can merge those two efforts together. And then the last column is the program. That's just general programming costs involved in this and funding and things of that nature. There is amounts, a 5% amount for town administration, and there's also a 5% of contingency built into this that brings that total up to that $33,279. So that's the program that they're proposing through the grant, and they're looking for approval. The deadline is tomorrow.
Well, again, this was presented as a no cost to the town. This has been my complaint for 3, 4, 5 years now. When it comes down to this, there's always a cost to the town. So why can't the program be minimized to comply with what we're going to get from the grant? Why can't the expenses be?
Because what most grant agencies will do in that case is if there's no effort on behalf of the organizing party to put funding forward, then they are less inclined to approve the grant.
Well, then we should have been told about that
Well,
when we first started.
at that time, I did not realize that was going to be the situation in this case. That's why I'm making it very clear now.
This is not the year to have these kinds of special projects going on with what's going on in the economy. 2009 is going to get a lot worse before it gets better, economy-wise.
I was a little confused when I read this online. So I went to my packet from last month to pull it out because when we discussed it last month, the request was for $26,000 at no cost to the town. And then and I'm looking at this list of requirements, and I see that a lot of these things have been, the amounts have been raised. Just main stage show was $3,800 on this last month's request, and here it's $4,440, so it's bumped up $640. And if you go down the list, there's only two things that really stay the same. One goes down, $420, but the rest of them are raised. Now, why is that?
Well, the reason why the request has gone from $26,000 to $23,000 is because the evidence of trying to generate revenue from the program that is offset. So we can't ask them for $26,000 and raise $3,000 and not have that go against the fact that they're helping provide that program. So that's why the reduction occurred in the amount of the request. As far as the individual program items, when we first submitted it, we had a very short period of time to generate the numbers necessary to make that initial submission. And they were not hard numbers. Over the last 30 days, they've been working to get those hard numbers in place. That leads to the hard numbers that you see tonight.
I was very supportive of this when it was shown to us last month, considering it wasn't going to cost the town anything. Now I have a couple of questions here as to the Haunted History Mystery Tour. Doesn't that get separate funding from the Parks and Recreation Department, or is the whole thing cost $200?
It's pretty much done for
That's it,
$200 more.
$200. So they won't ask for any more money.
Not that I'm expecting that,
Okay.
unless they put it in their budget.
I just thought it cost more money, I really didn't know.
I'm sorry, hold on one second, I'm sorry.
The $200 on this is the added drama students, new students who have not participated in the Haunted History Mystery Tour, costumes and things like that. So, some acting and skits that the drama students would do. So it's a new element added
To that
in.
program.
Right, and that's what the $200 is for. Also, on the other programs, some of the difference is the format of the grant requires that we put in-kind donations. So that's the increase, which is also offset by the income. So it's a balance. We're showing in-kind income coming in, and then we have to show the in-kind as an expense because it's required in the format of their budget that we have to fill out.
So
that's
the
a
original is
format.
netted, in other
We
words.
didn't know we had to show in-kind when we did the letter of intent. So,
You have in kind here and on a separate line, but what I said is that all these other things, the amounts were more than was shown last month, and that's what I was questioning. Also, are you saying on the history tour that there won't be any more requests for anything besides the $200?
no, we're only talking about the children's drama program,
Okay.
and they are going to participate in the haunted history.
All right,
When you get-
maybe I'm not asking this question correctly.
When you get the budget from
Yes.
SPARK, it will ask for haunted history, mystery tour, the entire thing.
Okay, so that $200 is in addition to.
I misunderstood that.
Okay, and the same thing with the Founder's Day show, $4,900. Shouldn't that be in the Founder's Day budget?
It could be put there, but because, again, it's a feeder program, we're trying to put all the drama into one program. So we could go under Founder's Day, but there'd be no money coming out of Founder's Day to support that.
Now, this is a lot to think about. My other problem with this is we got it last
I
night.
understand, we couldn't do anything about that.
I'm just asking, I didn't know if this was.
Now, is it, you're not understanding correctly, the 4,000 is going to be asked for in this part of the budget. Anyway, you know,
That's my understanding.
why,
They were already
that's
asked.
in the budget, it's going for the finance committee soon, and et cetera, and we're being asked to approve that basically in advance, as well as the idea for the grant, or participating in the grant tonight. So that's sort of what we're asked to do tonight.
Has that 4,000 been removed from the Spark budget, or is it still in there and will be removed if this gets done? Do you recall?
It's in the SPARK budget.
It is, so it is in there, so if we do this program, then we remove it from the Spark budget.
I think so. I mean, we had to turn the SPARK budget in first.
Okay, that's what I wanted to clarify, to let council know that the Spark budget would then get decreased. Well, I'm saying if we did a separate budget for this, which we probably would.
So
Separate
the
line.
smart budget does have a number, $4,000 in it.
As they presented it, yes, the 4,000 is in there.
In